So this past weekend was San Diego Comic-Con. If you don't know what San Diego Comic-Con is, it's pretty much where all nerds, gamers, movies, all that stuff, mainly action movies, hero movies, anything that's based on comic books, happens at this little convention in San Diego every year. And this year was no different than other years where DC comes and shows off movies, and Marvel comes and show off new projects. DC comes and show new projects. But there was a difference with this year. There was no Marvel. Marvel didn't have no panels. Hall H was empty. With Marvel wasn't there. Just to put it like that. Not really much stuff came out for Marvel this year, besides the fact that they fired James Gunn, which is the video I'm gonna do later on. But mainly, this is just like they dropped a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff came out of DC's little press conference, when it came down to movies with Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Shazam, and even new TV shows that are getting new seasons, just like, Arrow, Supergirl, Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow. And that's what we're gonna be looking at here. We're gonna be looking at the trailers from all these shows. Not just that, Blacklighting is getting a new season as well. And also, I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this, but I feel that kind of iffy with it. So the crossover this December with all shows is gonna lead up to the spin-off Batwoman TV show, which on paper it might sound bad, but then once you see it in live action, you might be like, I changed my mind. Or it might seem like you don't want it, kind of, sort of. I mean, you can't dislike it until you actually seen it. And for right now, there's not enough information of it yet, but we do know it's getting a TV show. I mean, you kind of should have seen this coming, kind of, sort of, with how Supergirl, she got her own TV show. And, they can't really use Batman and Superman, even though Superman was in a couple of episodes of Supergirl. But this is what we're going to do today. We're going to give live reactions. Well, not live reactions, but y'all going to get how I feel about how certain things is going with these TV shows, the trailers, my reactions to them, how I feel about what's going on in these new seasons of this DC universe, or the CW universe as I call it, or for some people they call it the Arrowverse. But further ado, this is just right off the top, guys. So no further ado, we're gonna start off with the first trailer, and that's with the Flash. Yeah, there's not much I can say about the Flash, but here we go.
The satellite. It wasn't just me who took it down.
Who was it?
Another speedster.
And that's what I want to explain whose fist that was.
Hi, we need to talk.
Who are you?
I'm your daughter, Nora.
They daughter fine as fuck. I can see a little resemblance in her and Iris.
Just me?
Mainly Joe's baby mama. She kind of looks more like Joe's baby mama.
People call me XS.
They call her who?
A nickname you gave me when I was a kid. And I'm kind of stuck here now. So, anybody know what to do?
Run really fast
God, I love this
to
place.
go back to your normal timeline. Duh.
Nora shouldn't be here. She could Marty McFly herself out of existence. She needs to be with her parents.
Bad movie to use as a reference.
Nora, I need to know.
I hope they don't bring
This is
back
that bad, huh?
Harrison Wells, because Harrison Wells is kind of boring to me.
Why'd you keep this from us?
He was okay for season 1 and 2,
think
but
I
season 3 and
made a
4,
big-
nah.
Big mistake. I'm sorry.
And we can't let this get any worse.
Here we go.
Now let's do this.
At least get Flashes back. I'd like to see that.
I don't have a suit.
Actually, I have a backup.
Okay,
my favorite.
we're bringing out the ring. They never explain how he got that small ass suit into his ring. He doing some. He breathing hard. So it's another speedster. Was that Abyss from TNA? Alright guys, the next one here's Arrow. And I'm gonna be real with y'all from the jump. Arrow bores me. Even this trailer had bored me, but
Morning 4587.
let's see.
Beautiful.
Cause so since Barry went to jail, Oliver gotta be like, oh, I'm a badass, so I gotta go to jail too to make myself seem like a badass.
Oliver's been 5 months, man. Being out of control, I know it's not your strong suit.
Focusing on what I can control.
And that is,
Avoid conflict.
was that Cody Rhodes?
Not fighting back. Never been who you were.
Surely fighting people in the showers is not a good idea. You already knew what they was there for. They was about to break them cheeks in.
There have been no vigilantes in this city for 5 months.
Only 5 months. So how long has Oliver been in prison? I didn't watch season 6, so this is something new to me.
Oliver asked us to carry on. Sometimes people just need something to believe in.
Is that Wildcat?
I have to fight back.
Oliver Queen took everything from me. I'm gonna enjoy taking everything from him.
So it seems like somebody trying to get payback or something. Whew, okay, Blacklighting.
No more maybes from you. It is time that people know that Black Lightning is back.
Wait. Before you knock me out, you think I can get a pick? And can you make sure you light up?
What? No.
I would have done the same thing.
Black Lightning, my man.
I get a strong Luke Cage vibe from that scene right there. Just Luke Cage just screams at me with that part of the trailer.
Jeff, where are you going?
To get our girls.
They wanted us to stay down, to stay scared. Well, I'm standing here tonight to tell you. No, this ain't the ride you want. We're gonna send the 100 back a message.
With Black Lightning's help, and with God's help.
Yep, reminds me of Luke Cage. Luke Cage's father.
I'm just getting back into this. Brother needs all the exercise he can get.
I am unlike other men. The laws of convention and morality do not apply to me.
Oh.
These are my streets. If the people of Freeland start to perceive we are no longer in control, then they won't fear us. And I surely can't have that. He's supposed to be dead.
You need to take Black Lightning out. If I were you,
I forgot the name of this guy's villain. This villain.
Magic to get it done.
Albino Magic.
You got to be kidding me.
I'm guessing he's the leader of the 100.
It's gonna take more than a clown in a shiny suit to take me down.
I do like his beard though. His beard's fire. I like that.
I thought you'd never ask. I just found my new favorite thing. Damn, Gambit. You've been holding out on me. So what do you see? I see everything.
Can you see through people's clothes?
He isn't just Jefferson Pierce. He is so much more than that. You know that better than anyone.
And that's why I want you to stop him before he gets addicted again.
He was in a war to save this city and its people. Then he suddenly stopped because he was addicted to you.
As a neuroscientist, I know everything there is to know about the brain, but not so much about the heart.
Smooth line, lady.
That was a corny line. Don't let nobody tell you that line. That line was corny. Very corny.
Young folks with outsized powers traveling the
Ooh.
world, knocking bad guys
Who
on
is that?
asses. And then there are the costumes.
Janice inherited ability responsibilities as well.
Jen is already too much to handle without powers.
Well, I mean, in the comic books, his kids, his daughters did have powers, but I could have sworn their powers were just like their father's. So I don't know. We have to see.
Why is nobody listening to me? I don't want to have
Maybe her
powers.
lightning is different from her father's. Red and his is blue.
I've decided I'm ready to have sex.
Blacklighting is a vigilante.
There's always that police officer that dislikes the superhero. Yeah, I was gonna say they're vigilantes. It's against the law.
Care about me. I'm just a high school principal.
Come on now, Jeff. We both know you a lot more than that. I am of this community and devoted to this
But then again, they always get the police officer on their side.
A better police department.
The superhero cliche, that cliche is so overdone and overused, and they milked it.
Still got jokes, huh?
Batman does it better.
We've got people running around with superhuman powers. They are bioweapons, and we have to have more of them than anyone else.
The guys we are going after.
Are they working with Cadmus too?
The law.
This is not you. This is not the Khalil I was friends with. Please, you don't have to do this.
Juniper, this is me. And yes, I do have to do this. Secure the stage 2 pods for relocation. We are go. Full tactical.
Even if you win, the ASA isn't going to disappear. If they think there's some kind of meta-human arms race, they are going to keep coming after you. So that's it then. High-low tactics. Light me up, old man.
And so they're on the run.
We've been given a gift, a blessing from God, and we intend to use it to protect this city and its people.
None of them are stable. Okay, how do we get them out the pads?
The briefcase. I need the briefcase.
Side, baby, you're looking at the king of Freeland. First order of business, ripping the damn light out of Black Lightning.
Or it just could have said ripping his head off, but that will work too. Ooh, she bougie. Alright, next trailer. Power Rangers. The fuck? Oh, wait, never mind. The D-League superheroes.
That Rip did not sacrifice his life in vain. And today
Yeah, he did.
is the day that we prove that we are not losers.
I love you.
And today,
What in the world
we
is that?
earn the name Legends. Our crazy plan to let Malice out worked. Finally, we're not screw-ups forced to clean up our own mess. For once in our lives, we are actual heroes.
That nobody can remember.
All I'm saying is Constantine promised us
Y'all
magical
fought a
monsters.
gargoyle,
So where
or
y'all
one of
wanna
the
go?
cast members from Gargoyles.
guys are time-traveling superheroes?
Yeah, we've actually saved the world.
Really? You saved the world?
Oh my God, it's Paul Revere! Twice.
Then why does it
I would have thought they would have stopped time traveling and just stayed at one time and protect that time for whatever is going on at the moment. But I guess they're not doing that, so
We screw things up for the more magical.
okay.
Hello, John.
And John Constantine, okay,
The darkness. It's rising.
like always.
Malice wasn't the only prisoner to escape his realm when you decided to pull back the veil between our worlds. Throughout history, immortal monsters have returned to prey upon humanity. The only thing between life as we know and complete pandemonium is you bloody wankers.
The Legends have
You
things
bloody
under
wankers.
control.
Show yourself, because I'm a nasty piece of work.
You will not escape.
Okay, bring back Gorilla Grodd. I like that. But the Flash ain't there, so I don't get why he's gonna be there. But we'll see. We'll see. Crossover.
I'm confused. We are all happy that there was only one dragon, right?
Well, it would be good for our ratings.
Fourth wall.
But don't worry, we have a few dedicated fans.
I'm an interim legend?
Yeah, Gary doesn't count.
So I guess they broke the fourth wall on that one. If you didn't guess by now, that's Supergirl.
The
And
universe is vast.
I'm a big fan of Supergirl. Especially with season 2, that's Cyborg Superman.
They take our jobs.
They
our
took our
culture.
jobs.
They steal from us. They hurt us. Look what they've done to our city, our country, our world. A wave of destruction this planet has never seen.
This is starting to look good.
We don't
I wonder
need
the Martians about to attack or something. Or have they already attacked?
Root out the invaders, we can be safe again. We need to stand up and be heard.
They got Guardian walking down the hallway like we don't know who he is already.
Because divided we fall.
It's starting.
I always did like her, Heat Vision. It being blue, while her cousin is red. I find that pretty dope.
I am an agent of liberty.
This is my home.
So I guess his name is Agent Liberty, or
And my mission is to protect it.
so I guess Supergirl is getting an Iron Man suit. I guess this is the crossover trailer. Yeah, looks crossover.
I can go out there and help people.
Every hero has their own journey.
Our goal is to stop crime and violence.
You want the fight, because that's how you solve your problems. That's
Fighting
what
for
makes you a
good,
hero.
like they always do.
Makes you a thug.
This is my city!
You may be the fastest man alive. I'm the fastest mind.
I have failed this city. You're gonna die. And you're gonna die slow.
Ooh.
They have a weapon powerful enough to affect other worlds.
Okay.
Get back in the suit and let's take these guys down.
So the heroes and villains team up. Like the villains team up with the villains, and the heroes team up with the heroes, I guess. That'd be pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Adam because of the fact that Adam wants to be Iron Man so badly.
In a comic book somewhere.
You have to look around corners, see into the shadows.
Tons of gadgets, lots of demons. Vigilantes are nuts.
You are just afraid of the competition.
It changed everything.
Really now. Really.
Only big in that other city. You gonna tell me who you are?
Really? So let's go over what we just watched from these trailers and what we took out of these trailers. Alright, we're going to start off with the first one, which was The Flash. And I guess we're like picking up where we left off, maybe. Hopefully we are. Hopefully that same day. We're going to find out that little girl, not little girl, but that woman that's always up in Barry's face and everybody else's face is his daughter from the future. The one, you know, the one that paid for Harris and whatnot, elongated man and vibes, drinks at the coffee shop. That's his daughter. That's the Flash's daughter and Iris' daughter. I keep forgetting her because, you know, I really don't like her character no more. But, you know, she plays a big role since she is the wife of the Flash. But I want to know what she did that caused her to come back in time. First and foremost, the big mistake that she made was she came back in time, which, you know, nobody should do because everybody knows about the butterfly effect. If you fuck up something in the past, it's sure as hell not going to be there in the future, and a lot of stuff's going to drastically change. I could be like, you know, I can go back in time and tell myself, hey, don't shit upstairs, shit downstairs. If I go downstairs and I shit in that bathroom, it's going to drastically change everything, which Flash has already done in the series. Now his daughter done did something that she wasn't supposed to do, and now Barry has to go clean up her mess like a normal parent, which I like. And I don't know who this guy at the end was. I thought it could be another speedster. It could be somebody that hates, but of course, who hates the Flash, because by the way, he had the TV on, and it was on the news where it showed the Flash saving the day yet again. It had me feeling like, okay, he hates the Flash. He hates the Flash a lot. Then when he put that little dagger on the table that looks like Flash's thunderbolt, I'm like, okay, so he's probably a speedster. 100% chance this guy is a speedster. Not just that, I feel that Kid Flash is coming back. Well, I don't feel it. You've seen it in the trailer that he's coming back. You need to stop saying that. But I feel like this is probably going to be a strong season. Hopefully it's better than last season. I had no problems with the Thinker, but there was a lot of things they could have done without. Now moving on to Arrow. Yeah, I'm not watching this season of Arrow. I don't even know why I put this trailer in this video, but you know, for people that love Arrow, what it looked like, Oliver Queen's going to jail. I'm going to prison. He feels like, well, Barry went to prison, and I gotta stay the badass of the Arrowverse, so I'm going to prison. And he goes to prison, but it seems like he's gonna be in prison for a little bit, for a while, because there's a lot of people in there, and I think he told the whole world that he's the Arrow, but I hope he didn't, because then I feel like after season 7, that should be it. This should be the last season, but it's not. And the cool thing about this season is, they're trying to bust Oliver Queen out of prison. There's this guy going around. Like I said, I haven't watched this show since season 3 with Deathstroke. Other than that, I felt like they're trying to do what the Flash did in season 4 by trying to get Oliver Queen out of prison, which is kind of funny in my eyes. Now, Legends of Tomorrow. We're going to talk about Legends of Tomorrow, and pretty much we're dealing with magic. So, yeah. Constantine is going to be added to the team, and I'm a big fan of Constantine. I like his character. I like how much of a jackass he is. He's just a tormenting soul. So, I like his character a lot. His character can do a little bit more than what he's doing right now, because his TV series got canceled. I don't even think it'll last many episodes, but it did get canceled, and it sucks because I'd rather see Supergirl get canceled than Constantine, but Constantine got canceled. But that doesn't mean he doesn't get to be on the TV show, because now he is on Legends of Tomorrow, and if they bring him and they're dealing with magic, I hope they bring Etrigan, Swamp Thing, anybody from Justice League Dark, that animated movie that they showed that came out not too long ago. You can bring anybody from that group and bring them over to Legends of Tomorrow, except for Batman, because, well, we got Batwoman coming out soon. So, but I'm gonna talk about that in just a moment, because we need to get to the Blacklighting trailer. Blacklighting pretty much gave me that Luke Cage vibe to it, as in, I'm protecting not just my daughters, but my neighborhood, protecting these streets from the 100 gang. And I got that strong vibe from Luke Cage season I just watched, and the trailers, because Luke Cage is trying to fight for Harlem and all that stuff. So you can see the similarities, kind of, sort of, but the difference between this one is one meta-human is he just has tough skin. The other meta-human uses like pretty much electricity as his main base power. And I do like the fact that his daughters have powers. Like, one of his daughters is coming into her own as a hero. Another one is just developing her powers and saying, I don't want these. I don't want them. And I find that pretty cool that out of the 2 of the daughters, she's sitting there saying, I don't want to have superpowers. I don't want to have superpowers. I like how he's a principal too. I thought that was pretty dope as well. And I think that's about it, guys. Oh, Supergirl. I'm sorry, Supergirl. I forgot about her. So, from what I've been getting for the past couple seasons that I've watched, the Martians, they could be the main baddie of this season. But another thing that could be main bad is Supergirl's clone, because she did land in the Soviet Union, or that could be Supergirl. We don't know. All I know is alien invasion. Supergirl has a spacesuit, and yeah, that's all I can say to that. That's all I can say. Hopefully they bring back some villains from past 3 seasons, because I feel that, you know, I want to see Parasite come back, Livewire come back. Cyborg Superman could be done better than what he was doing before. Bring back Superman for a little bit, just for an episode, not for the whole freaking season, just for one episode like they did back in season 2. They could do something like that. And last but not least, we got a crossover trailer, and I feel this might be the best one yet because of the fact that they're introducing Batwoman. And I don't think they introduced a new character in the crossovers yet. I don't think so. They introduced villains, but they never introduced like a new hero. And they said it at Comic-Con that after this episode, Batwoman will air sometime next year, hopefully. I think they said sometime next year. And I'm looking forward to that, honestly. I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing this because that gets us a little bit closer, a step closer to seeing Batman in the CW universe. Because we already got to see Superman, and I'm not really a big fan of him. We got to see Martian Manhunter. We got to see the Flash. And those are already 3 key members of the Justice League. All we need is Batman. If y'all can throw in Wonder Woman, please do. Give us some Wonder Woman. I mean, they go to a lot of places in these shows that are reference other heroes. Like they went to Ferris Airfield with the Flash when he first got his powers. And if you know what Ferris Airfield is, that's where Green Lantern, Hal Jordan flies his planes. Also, Ferris is also the name of one of Hal Jordan's ex-girlfriends. That's her last name. I'm trying to remember her first name. But they go to a lot of places. You know, Star Labs. You know, Star Labs has been a big thing in comic books. You know, Cadmus was one of the main villains of season 2 of Supergirl, and so on and so forth. So I can see them doing a lot of stuff with this season, as all these seasons. And another thing I do want to see, if they're gonna make a Batwoman TV show, is that how about have her team up with Dick Grayson, or better yet, have her team up with, you know, Catwoman or somebody that's worth acknowledging and was worth, you know, talking about when it comes down to DC Comics and all that stuff. But guys, that's all I got for you today. You know, Teen Titans movies coming out soon, and I'm gonna do my review on that. I got an Ant-Man and Wasp review coming out, and also I'm doing the Titans and Young Justice trailers. That video will be coming out later today. But other than that, guys, stay locked. Be checking your notifications. If you haven't liked, comment, and subscribed yet, be sure to do it. Share with your friends and family and whoever likes video games, anime, and comics. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for you. Peace.